Hey Rob, just want to show you a new bumper. This is Mark. I just finished it up. Going on a pallet, shipping out tomorrow. Show you a few features on it. It's going to come to you broken down, so you guys can get it powder coated. Here's the custom machine, 1,750 pound spindles. You're going to have caps that come with them. There's seals that go underneath. Currently those aren't on right now just because of the assembly aspect of it. You have the new automatic lock stops on here. So those will automatically move. It's locked in the closed position, and then also when you have it completely wide open, it will lock in the wide open position as well. Of course, you can have it just partially open at any time. The center latch is a very custom latch. This is a Carlane. This is actually a U.S. Air Force military ordnance latch. It's what it originally designed for. It's 2,000 pound rated. The key thing with this latch is that it has this automatic locking mechanism back here. It's a real light trigger pull to release the latch, and then it will open up. So this lock here is like that. So when you go to close it, it's going to come over and it will automatically lock. So the latch is locked. It will not flip open under load and use. The entire latch is all stainless steel as well, and the hardware that I'm sending you to go with it is all stainless steel. It's all threaded into the body. So when you get these powder coated, please make sure they keep track of those threads so they don't fill the threads full of powder. Otherwise, they'll have to be chased out with a tap. So again, I'm going to come up. I'm going to use my trigger finger. I'm going to unlock the latch, and then I'm going to bring it open. And that's all it takes. To open up the actual swing out itself, we're going to pull the pop-up as well on it first. The other thing also too, your basket, you'll see that it's completely offset. The basket's set up to be lightweight, allow you to have multiple anchor points. You can use the stretch metal in here as anchor points. Of course, you can latch on the outside. Standard size of this is 1 inch, so most ratchet straps and so forth have a 1 inch center section on them. The main body is also the supports. These upper supports here are 1/8 inch dimple dyed with a 2 inch dimple die to add rigidity and structure to them. Pretty proud of that. And then the center light, or the lights that are coming with your system that you ask for, are the high output LEDs. These are Maxima lights. These have the most LEDs of any light out there. They're super bright. So you're getting 2 of the lights, the rubber mounts for them, and the grommets as well. It's what you'd ask for. So moving over to the tire carrier, there's your backup light assembly on the tower. That's a custom tower that actually is detachable. You're going to have that unbolted when you get it, and I'll show you back here in a minute. The light itself that's coming, this is that you'd ask for a really bright halogen backup light. This is actually a PIA 55 watt backup light kit. It comes complete with the relay, the wiring harness, everything for it, so you can wire it right into your regular backup lights that are on the truck, and it will automatically turn on. You can also override it with a switch and use it as a camp light too. I threw a CB antenna on there just so you can see what it looks like with a CB antenna on there. Your discretion on that. I just went ahead and gave you the other mount for it. If you ever wanted to add a second light, you could. You can always just kick them in there and put them in an angle so they kind of go off at different angles. So now I'm going to open up the tire carrier so you can see how this works. The tire carrier itself too. This is on the multiple mounting points, so you have the ability to disconnect and bring the tire off as well, and adjust for different offsets. A bolt goes through here, so you're going to do the bolt. The whole tire assembly can come off. This is an anti-rattle. This part here doesn't require any tools to undo. That just helps keep the receiver system from rattling on you. You can certainly see how the overhead system here mounts on there as well. I'm going to go and swing it open at this point. It may rattle around a little bit just because I have 2 bolts holding the entire thing on the truck. Obviously I didn't want to completely fixture the whole thing on, so I'm going to go ahead and lift up on that, and then I'm going to swing this open, and you'll see that it swings open and then locks. So now you can actually get in and out, and I have to be on a hill, it won't swing back and get you. I'm going to do the tire here as well. And the tire's a little trickier holding the camera and doing the tire. I'm going to come down here, lift up on the piece, get it rotate a little bit, and here it comes. So you can bring this around and lock it up on the backside. Now you can see the backside where the high lift jack mount is, and the high lift jack mount is set up on a bolt system. The reason we do that is high lift jacks obviously need to be extremely secure. You got to make sure these things can't rattle around and fall off in an accident and hit somebody. When you do need to use one, you're usually using tools anyway at the other point. So getting out a 3/4 inch wrench to take the high lift jack off is not a super difficult thing to do. So it's just a bolt system. Undo the nut, and you got your jack. The other thing also with using nuts instead of quick releases is that it helps keep your jack a little more secure from theft. People don't steal your jack. Also, the jack's mounted completely on the backside and hidden on the truck, and it's all horizontal, so it's less likely for people to see that you even have the jack in the first place. Over to the bumper itself, you got your receiver system here. The pull points intended as a utility point, not necessarily for towing. you can tow with it. Officially, it's a receiver point. It's all set up on the 3/4 inch solid piece of steel that goes completely through the backside. This is a backside channel, custom laser cut for this, and then you got 3/8 mounting plates to go to the frame. The pull points themselves, 3/4 inch, goes completely through. It's all one piece of steel, laser cut, and fits to the inside, and is extremely strong on the 3/8 inch plate. You're going to have this mounting system in the back. These holes do need to be added. There's 4 on each side of the truck that do need to be added in when you install it. Aside from that, I'll send you a template that you can use for the cutting, drilling the holes. And then as far as the lights go, the lights will drop right into these receiving points. Rubber grommets go in, your lights will snap in, and then there's a little hole in the back that we've added so you can run the wiring through the back. You can also run the wiring straight down through the bumper itself, as these pull points here have center sections cut out of them, so you can actually route the right wiring if you want. Again, your pivot points, you're going to have the caps and all that in the kit ready to go, the bearings, everything. Grease everything up, have everything put in when you have it installed. When the doors are shut, it's on these custom ultra high molecular plastic pieces. We actually machine these as well, just like the pivot points we machined. Those bolt on again with stainless steel bolts, and all that hardware is included. If you have any questions, please let me know. And otherwise, your bumper's heading out on a pallet tomorrow with everything included. You ask for the lighting system and everything, so all this is going to be put together for you. And if you have any questions when it comes time to install it, please let me know. Appreciate it. Thanks again for your business.